Assalamu alaikum everyone. Myself Rifat Uzzaman. I am currently studying in Daffodil International University at the Department of Pharmacy. In the previous video, we learned about the natural and basic mechanism of vasodilation. In today's video, we are going to learn about some important therapeutic agents which are known as vasodilators. So let's get on with it. Before entering into the main topic, we must understand what are vasodilators. To put it simply, vasodilators are artificial or therapeutic agents that are capable of causing vasodilation in the human body. Without vasodilation, vasoconstriction will occur, which will eventually lead to hypertension. Hypertension means the excessive increase of blood pressure. We don't want that in our body. That's why we must use vasodilators to prevent this hypertension. Now let's move on to the classification of vasodilators. At first we have arteriodilators. Arteriodilators simply means that we have different types of arteries in our body and these agents will dilate the arteries. Some examples are nifedipine, hydralazine and minoxidil. The second one is vasodilators. Vasodilators simply means they will dilate the veins in our body. Both organic and inorganic nitrates are examples of vasodilators. And lastly, we have mixed dilators, which includes that it will dilate both veins and arteries. A common example of mixed dilator is sodium nitroprusside, which can be found in the market as nitroglycerin pills. This nitroglycerin pill is given in the sublingual route of a patient. In this way, hypertension can be easily removed. Now let's discuss about the mechanism of vasodilators. We must understand that the primary objective of any vasodilator is to produce the nitric oxide, because in the previous video we learned that nitric oxide is the precursor molecule of vasodilation. Now let's take an example of sodium nitroprusside, which can be found in the market as nitroglycerin pill and it is given in the sublingual route of a patient. We have different types of red blood cells in our body. When sodium nitroprusside or nitroglycerin pill comes in the contact of the red blood cell, it will undergo decomposition reaction to produce nitric oxide. This nitric oxide will activate the guanylyl cyclase enzyme to produce cyclic GMP or cGMP, which will eventually produce PKG, which will cause dephosphorylation. Dephosphorylation means it will remove the phosphate group from the active myosin, so myosin won't be able to bind with the actin. No actin-myosin complex will be formed, so eventually no vasoconstriction will occur and eventually vasodilation will occur. Another example can be given as hydralazine. Let's consider a blood vessel, and in this blood vessel M3 receptor is present. When hydralazine binds with the M3 receptor, it will activate the release of EDRF, which is also known as endothelial derived relaxing factor. This EDRF release will cause the release of nitric oxide, then same as before, which means nitric oxide will activate the guanylyl cyclase, which will eventually produce cGMP, which will eventually produce PKG, and it eventually causing vasodilation. There are also some exceptions. Another exception is minoxidil. It does not work by production of nitric oxide, rather it works by causing the opening of potassium channel, which will cause the hyperpolarization, which will cause the relaxation of the peripheral resistance, eventually causing vasodilation. So that's all about my video. Hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you for watching so thoroughly. So I would like you to subscribe this channel. Thank you very much.